Hello everyone, welcome to Tea Tarot. This is Simona, and this is going to be your reading for the new moon in Virgo in September 2021. So the energies are quite intense. I'm not gonna lie, they're quite intense, and a lot of us may be feeling as if we're really squeezed and pushed outside of our comfort zones at the moment. And maybe wanting to cling onto our environments, or what we've built, or what is secure. I don't know what we're used to, um, but the message is to just allow that to go. Just let go of that. Just flow with the change. There is a lot of change happening, and it's all for the better. It's all leading us to a new path which is more aligned and more abundant. So yeah, we have here also the birth card, and with each birth, with each new beginning, there is fear. Okay, I don't know if you can see, there is fear which arises, but there's miracles as well. So I feel like the message is basically, do not fear the change. If you're going through a change, like through a significant transition in your life, do not fear that. Allow that, soften, and allow that to take you, to show you where and how things will unfold. We have the mystic crowning the tarot, like the spread, and I just feel like she's saying here that, first of all, what I feel is that she's the archetype of Virgo here coming. The moon, the new moon in Virgo, the dark moon in Virgo. Like this, there's this darkness in this, like, very feminine energy, very of the subconscious, of the shadow of the womb. The knowing is not, although the star is where her third eye is, the head area. The knowing we're looking for, or the direction we're needing, is not gonna come from the intellect. It comes from this. The third eye is not the intellect, right? It's connection to spirit. It's this the vision we get, the vision which comes from within, like our own vision, our own inner knowing, which comes to the third eye, and it gets clarified or seen, or channeled somehow. Anyway, what I feel with this here is, we're not supposed to know at the moment clearly. Okay, let me backtrack myself. It's not about knowing where you're going. It's about letting go of what the situation is, what circumstances you find yourself in, because that is clearly meant to be let go of. You're meant to step into something bigger. You're meant to go through a portal into... So cool, guys. It's almost like this portal is leading you to this astral realm here. Like you're entering through the womb, through the vagina of this spirit, into this astral realm, into this spiritual dimensions. And isn't that interesting? There's so many different paths here. It's almost like, which path are you gonna take? Which path? It's your decision. You make the path forward. So basically, these cards, these three cards I pulled, describe the overall energy, or the energy from a higher perspective. So wherever we are at the moment we find ourselves, it's dying. Its time is complete, and it's the time is to move to the next level, whatever that means in your life. Um, and the invitation is to step through the portal, to allow death, to allow yourself to be liberated by the liberator, and to step into this time of almost like it's with this act of completely surrendering whatever's going on in your life, completely surrendering and opening to trust, and willing to cooperate with the energy which moves through you, with you, and for you. You kind of, you have the opportunity to it's almost like recuperate, or it's not recuperate, that's not the right word. It's a dimension or a state of not doing anything. It's a place of focusing on your own balance, your own well-being, because this change is happening without you having to control it. You have taken the first step. You have surrendered. You have allowed, like you dropped the resistance, okay? Or you are dropping the resistance. So you don't have to control the outcomes. You don't have to control the directions. All you have to do is focus on your balance, and stay in the center, okay? Stay in your own center and allow this, I don't know, beams or paths or whatever, if they're turning or shifting or twirling, whatever's happening, to do that. And you can skip from one to another to another to another without losing your balance, right? Without losing your center, your purpose, your connectedness, whatever it is. There is such playfulness in this depiction here, in this spirit. It's quite wonderful. The balancer from within. It almost looks like, for some reason today, it reminds me of maybe slackline walker or balancer, or tightrope balancer, or something like that. It's like there's something very dynamic about the background. It's very fluid, it's very dynamic, it's not stuck. It hasn't yet become this straight arrow or whatever that is. It hasn't quite gotten there. So the invitation is to be in this place and to be that fluid as well, to not try to control it and to mold it and to make it more firm. I hope this makes sense. So be fluid, allow that fluidity, allow this as you're releasing the old, whatever that is for you, and entering into this, through this portal, through this being liberated, letting, like, slaying the old, shedding the old, and entering into this womb. You're entering into a very, almost like a watery realm, into that womb. Very astral, very spiritual, very liquid, very, it's not tangible, it's not something we can understand and explain with our rational minds, right? So go with the flow, be in that fluidity. Okay, that's it. I see this as a flow now, which is like it's going this way or that way, it doesn't matter, or in two directions. And this spirit here, this balancer, is totally in the flow, not wanting to explain it, not wanting to control it, not wanting to stop it. It's totally dancing with it, and enjoying the dance, enjoying the flow. So find moments within your life in this change you're going through to connect to the high perspective that it's all happening for the best. It's all actually like pushing you in the direction of something new, wonderful, and better, more aligned, more just more you, more expression of you, and your growth, and more allowing you to grow as well, more to learn more, and see how this suddenly shapes, like this fluidity, this fluid kind of almost like shapeless background. Suddenly when it's time, when it is time, it becomes very straight and very clear, and there is suddenly direction, very fiery. Just get like, there's this, it's almost like, what is it, castle but made out of crystals or something, and it looks like it's on fire, or it looks like it's a very fiery red crystal, sunny energy. Yeah, spear, that's the word I was looking. It's not an arrow, it's a spear. But here he holds something which looks like a bow. I don't know. Anyway, it's so basically what I get from this card is clear direction and very fast movement. So every end, and like obviously there is, when something ends there's a new beginning, but there is always a transition period of readjustment, of integration, and completely releasing and clearing your energy from the old, kind of almost like emptying yourself in order to start this fresh new, to see, almost like to see the new environment you've been placed in, and to make the most of it, to go and explore it. Very beautiful, quite amazing. Okay. um hmm mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the big spread here with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. First, I'm gonna just tell you again the advice which I received from the cards. I was asking specifically, what is the best attitude in this transition, in this change? What can we do in order to support ourselves? And and I received really beautiful cards. So I received 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, so family, community, friends, whatever provides for you soul nourishment and some kind of sense of foundation, to get it, to be in touch with that, to lay on that foundation, but also to completely liberate yourself, to completely be expose yourself in the best possible way, to show yourself, to shine, to be true, to be whatever's going on for you, not hiding it, but really, really, really embracing the experience and allowing yourself to receive, healing, allowing yourself to receive this new beginning, allowing yourself to receive guidance and even more healing. This is just these cards coming together. It's just like such a beautiful, nurturing energy, so much water, so much gentleness and care. And the sun speaks to me about the things which make you happy, the things which which make you feel as if you are in the middle of the summer, just gathering the sunlight, allowing the sun to kiss your skin, your face, your eyelids. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, have faith. Whatever's happening, have faith that it really is behind the scenes. Things are working out in such a way that is beneficial, and you're being relocated, or whatever is happening for you guys. It's a blessing. It's a wonderful, wonderful blessing. And some of you may be going through this change super joyfully and being absolutely ready and just receiving the blessings as you are, going through this. And some of you may be experiencing a little bit of resistance and a little bit of fear. So my advice for you is, don't be afraid to let go. Let go of the old, let go of what's not working out, and allow the new energies to show you what is required of you, or where you are at. Because I feel that for a lot of us, we already have been placed energetically somewhere else. This doesn't mean physical change yet, but energetically we have grown and we have expanded a lot. And now it's time to allow this energy to transform our physical reality as well. And so rather than resisting this new energy coming, through you, expressing through you, because we can't really do it. We can resist you up to a point, but it's painful. It's gonna just create more pain, more discomfort, and eventually it will make us give up, let go. And then, the energy can flow freely. So it's about releasing the resistance and really like opening your eyes and investigating, oh, okay, so what is this new life, new opportunities, new ideas, new whatever, new relationships, new jobs? What is this? So shift your focus rather than dwelling on what you have to let go. Focus on what is coming and what you can make, you can create. So yeah, it is the crowning energy is liberator, right? So it's about you exploring your freedom and your options and possibilities. Okay, so the Virgo moon, it feels like here with these cards, it feels like Virgo energy is very very felt in a very typical, it's felt in a very typical way. When I say typical, like Virgo is incredible time management and organizer, and very detail oriented, and that is fantastic energy to work with when you're going through a change, because that way you can really micromanage your situations, and you can manifest, you can draw the things that you want, your desires. So what's happening here? We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Devil in reversed, and the 4 of Wands in reversed. So so yeah, there is freeing yourself from this energy of scarcity, with this energy of being left out, this energy of being cold, of being abandoned, of being isolated, things not working out, or at least it feels like they're not working out. And we're really Virgo's really asking us to step into this dedication to the task at hand, and asking you to become this magician, to decide, to take a decision and become the magician, the creator of your life, to have faith in your ability to manifest, because you manifest all the time, even if you don't know what you're manifesting, but you do it all the time anyway. So having trust in that, and actually putting your conscious intent on the things that you want, and working towards them, working towards the things you would like really diligently, really focused, no distractions at all, taking small steps, and this creates a massive opening and speeding up of the energy, massive, just like awakening. This is divine timing, guys. This is what, so in this transition, this change, in this time of fluidity and not having clear direction, for example, or waiting, focus on the small things, like lay the foundation for the things you would like in the long term. Like do the research, and keep patient. Do the research, take the small steps, maybe send emails, maybe, I don't know, ask, I don't know, fix your CV, whatever you want you want to achieve, or research for houses or new places, or if you're birthing a project, like really research what are the possibilities or the funding options for that project. So it's a very practical energy, really, really practical energy, and I think this is very needed because on an astral level, your soul or your spirit is really going through some massive shifts and updates, and when it's ready, there will be a clear path and a movement, like forward straight movement. So this aligns very well with the Chariot here. So it's about hearing the call. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles here underneath the Judgment, and then we have the Chariot. So suddenly this energy, this stable energy, is being called. It's being called up to elevate and to become really dynamic. It's so what I feel is not letting go of the King of Pentacles, but actually it's almost like a graduation energy. So you've learned whatever you've learned in your life, in your experiences, you've learned all you needed, and now it's time to evolve, to take all of these experiences, to take all of that wisdom you've gained and all that expertise, and apply it to this new, it's almost like new situation, new job, or new calling, and allow this to evolve, because the King of Pentacles is the completed energy of the Pentacle suit. It's the highest expression of it. It's complete. Yeah. So now you're stepping into the next level of that of this energy, which is the Chariot. The Chariot is about control, having the control, like having control over your own life, over the things that you want, you desire to be, to become, like really, really, and when I say control, I don't mean that in a negative way, exactly the opposite, being able to be a leader, to be a master of your own reality, to be a creator of your own reality, really stepping into that role. And with that role, we have to learn to work with the physical, with what is required in the physical realm. Okay, so we have to learn to be able to plan everything, to research, to navigate through challenges by almost like foreseeing, almost like preparing in advance, and doing whatever needs to be done. Virgo is really good at that, doing whatever needs to be done rather than getting scared about a chaotic situation or something not working out. Virgo stays really, really calm and just penetrates, sees exactly what needs to be done in order to organize the particular thing. So yeah, channeling that vibe, guys. Okay, so the next cards speak to us about our emotional world and how this time is challenging us, or how for some of us this may be changing our relationships, how things are in our relationships. So there is an energy of waiting for something, or hoping or wishing for something. Okay, wishing for something. Let's start with this because this came first. Wishing for something, but quite, this is very young energy, not very, it's a little bit dreamy. It's not very realistic, that energy, okay? And we have the Ten of Swords here. So some of us, some of you may have been hurt. Some of you may have been just really experiencing that kind of pain in your life, just as if you've been stabbed in the back with 10 swords. And this can apply in your love life, or in your professional life, in your health, in anything. And so we move towards so this is just like clarifying what this is not about, what's coming, or just clarifying what we may have been dealing with, or we still are dealing with, or kind of like clearing and healing. What happens next? We have Three of Cups, we have the Lovers, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there is, or there will be, or there has been, time is very, very liquid, and it's not linear, and so the cards don't work in a linear way when I read anyway. So there is some kind of clarity, insight, inspiration about the choice, and yeah, this leads to this clear direction and movement here, forward momentum and new beginning, new path, embarking on a new path. It's like this guy is almost like waiting for that sword, like he's here waiting, for all that, maybe reminiscing about all that, about whatever, maybe a passion, a project, a relationship could have caused this disappointment and ache, and now he's chosen to turn his back on it, to move forward, but he's at standstill. And that makes sense, because here, you remember, we were talking about the balancer and this space, astral space, where like the new, I don't know, direction is in the making almost. So we need to kind of pause in the physical realm before we take action and we move forward. And that is coming. If it hasn't come yet for you, it is coming very soon. And the advice is to soften, to surrender, to release. To surrender, to soften, to release. Okay? So be patient and focus on the practicalities in your life. Focus on the things which improve your situation, even if they're small, even if you like small steps, they are essential, because in the long term they will support you as you keep expanding, as you keep shifting, and as you keep learning about this new world, this new path, this new reality which you are entering into. Well, I hope this was helpful for some of you. If you like this, please give it a like and subscribe. down below the video. Let me know what your situation is, guys. I'm dying to know what's happening for you, if this reading resonated. If you want a personal tarot reading with me, you can find my email in the description section as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Mwah. Bye.